Welcome to Sun City News. I'm your host, Norma Taylor, and here are some of the stories we're starting with for the new year. Chris Chase covered the Menorah Lighting ceremony. The town of Bluffton honors one of our own. And later in the program, we have a Did You Know segment. Those stories and more coming up. Sun City News starts now.
This is Sun City News. With our news team bringing you stories from Sun City and the Low Country. Taking the lead with entertainment news. And on deck is our sports report. Sun City News, from people you know, about people you know. This week's SCTV News starts now.
Reporter Chris Chase attended the Menorah Lighting ceremony in Town Square on December 27th and shares this report.
Now, Ada, you've got all these dreidels here. What exactly are they? What do they mean?
Over the years, the dreidels have come to represent Hanukkah. They really have many, many different meanings. It depends on which prayer book you read or which historical book you read. Mostly, they were used during the times when the Jews were being persecuted and they weren't allowed to have their own prayer sessions. So they would take the dreidels out and have the kids kind of surrounding the people. And as they continue their prayers, as the soldiers came, they put their prayer books under their butts, and then the dreidels were brought out and they thought that they were playing a game. And this is how one of the stories goes. There are many different versions.
I like that one.
What dreidels are. Yeah, it is. The letters are, there's different letters. There's four-sided. There's different letters. Each letter has a meaning. It also has not a money amount, but it also tells you if you spin it, if it lands on a particular letter, what you can get for that letter, what goes in the pot. It's a game. It's actually a spinning game. And it's just been around for many, many, many years.
I was just going to ask you, how many years is it?
Oh my God, I'm 83 and I've been playing it since I was a kid. So it's a long time. It's way, way back in history. It goes back, I'm not saying sure that it's got anything on here about that, but I do know that, here it is. This is a traditional game.
There is a lot of information.
There's a lot of information on these. Each of the letters has a meaning, and it can be anything from the amount of money or nuts or marshmallows or whatever you're playing with at the time that you got when it lands on your number. Each player gets 2 tokens to start with, and it just continues on.
So everybody gets 2 to start?
Yes.
And do they get more as they play?
Yes. You can earn all kinds of things as you play. And as I said, it's like when you see the kids throwing pennies against the wall.
Right.
And when the pennies land, the heads or tails, they get that. Well, it depends on what the letter is that comes up on the dreidel after.
Same concept.
Yes, the same concept.
Well, thank you, Eddie. Now we're going to go check out the food.
Oh, that's the best part of this whole evening.
Yeah. Now, Mitch, what can you tell me about the menorah? How did it start? What's it all about?
Well, the story of the menorah goes back so many hundreds of years ago. And what it was is the Judah Maccabees were coming in, and they're coming back to retake over the temple again. And when they came into the temple, there was just enough, they thought, of oil to light the menorah. But the oil that they had lasted 8 days. And that's the significance of the menorah and why it is 8 days.
Because there wasn't that much, they didn't think it would ever make 8 days, right?
That's correct. That's what it was.
Wow.
And Hanukkah means dedication. It's dedicating service. So that's what the whole backup and the meaning of the whole thing is. So, like today, the lighting of the candle, it's really funny because this year, Christmas and Hanukkah came on the same day, the 25th. So we had a lighting on Wednesday, and of course yesterday it got it lit, and then today we have it open for all the residents to come and enjoy. And we're really fortunate this year. We've changed up a lot of things. we're going to do the blessings over the menorah, and then we have Donna McCann and her group that's going to be singing.
Island Harmony, I love them.
They're going to be singing. I wanted to change it up than what we've always had in the past, and they're going to do 2 traditional songs. Then they're going to do 2 songs from Fiddler on the Roof, and then we're going to finish up with God Bless America. So
Beautiful.
you know, it's always been the same, and you've known me a long time, and so has he. That I like to change things up and get people excited. You know, you have to have change. A lot of people don't like it,
Right.
but if we're going to grow, if we're going to do things, I want it to be something different.
I think change is wonderful because everything is kept around the same. It's the menorah and the traditions are here. I was just over playing with the dreidels.
Well, the good thing about it is, look, we have to give the shout out to Lifestyles. Lifestyles has done a great job with the community and trying to work with us. Last week or 2 weeks ago, they had the Christmas tree lightings, okay, and they had the sing-along and everything, and they supported it, and they had cookies and stuff inside. The same thing. They're supporting the Jewish community to come out, do the menorah, entertainment inside, food and everything else. And the funny thing is, it's not all Jewish people that come. There's a lot of non-Jews, goyim as we call it, coming because they want to learn. Well, they also want the jelly donuts, but
I like the latkes myself.
well, the latkes and the jelly donuts, it's both the same, but it's a chance for us to let people and get things together and get on the same page. It's so important in today's society.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're trying to do.
Well, you're doing a great job, Mitch. Thank you so much from everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're so glad that the weather held up for us. It's a nice and cool evening. And what we're going to do to start off, we're going to start by having Edda and Meyer Jespa do the lighting of the menorah, the bracha.
Baruch atah Elohei melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'had l'ner shel Hanukkah. Blessed art thou, Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us by thy commandments and instructed us to kindle the light of Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Shesol nasim laboseinu bayomim ha'elim b'zman hazeh. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has performed miracles that
The town of Bluffton government honored our own reporter, Chris Chase, by posting on Facebook the following, quote, "Special thanks to Sun City and its television crew and station for interviewing the town's historic preservationist Glenn Umberger to share a glimpse into Bluffton's historic district. While Sun City is not within the town limits, the town appreciates them as part of our greater community and thanks their residents for their love of the town of Bluffton," unquote. Well, reporter Chris Chase has covered many stories in Bluffton, and just to list a few: Church of the Cross, General Store, the Carriage House, Haywood House, the Rate, the Post Office, and the Card House. Quite an accomplishment. Congratulations, Chris. Well, there's still more to come. Georgia Lash attended the New Year's Eve dance at Pinckney Hall, while I checked out the same celebration at the Pavilion. And we asked our residents what their New Year's resolutions were. We'll return after this brief break.
The January edition of In Our Neighborhood looks back at the holiday parties, sights, and sounds. First is Sanctuary Cove's Jingle and Mingle Party. On December 13th, the Blue Heron Village held their holiday party at the Hidden Cypress Ballroom. Next up is Marsh Cove's Season Greetings. And finally, you have caroling in the Herons Point neighborhood.
Here at Sun City TV, we bring you news from people you know, about people you know. Our weekly news show and 4 monthly shows cover the scope of Sun City happenings, neighborhood events, and of course, club and group activities. We love to catch you on camera. See all that Sun City has to offer by tuning into Hargrave 238 or Spectrum 1301, and always on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/SCTV station.
We're kicking off 2025 with the celebration on our January episode of Extra.
Can you believe it? This is our 70th episode.
Now, since that's so special, we're looking back at some of our favorite extra special segments.
We bring you moments from one of our retro SCTV programs, our Veterans Association Color Guard, our Life Under the Sun events, and our Synchronettes. So please stay tuned to our January show.
Cable viewers, please check our program listings on the Sun City website, and most conveniently, you can always catch us on our YouTube station, where we invite you to subscribe for easy viewing.
Happy New Year!
Thanks to our Lifestyles Department for giving hundreds of our Sun City neighbors a fun farewell to the wild ride we took in 2024. Our first New Year's Eve festivity was celebrated in style. Dressed to impress, guests attended Sun City's Black and White Affair. Now, this was held at Pinckney Hall with posh decorations. High-energy entertainment was provided by the band Cloud 9. Pure rock and roll is at the heart of this group's performance. With a playlist spanning decades, Cloud 9 brought the songs and smiles. The crowd on the dance floor showed their approval. Now let's go on to the second celebration of the night. Under a snow-white, massive heated tent at the perimeter of the pavilion, a winter wonderland-themed park was a perfect backdrop for party night. The theme may have been chilly, but the entertainment was on fire. The swinging medallions, always a crowd favorite, had the crowd on their feet, dancing and cheering on the performance of these talented musicians. This beach music group from Greenwood, South Carolina, are famous for their million-seller hits, Double Shot of My Baby's Love and Hey Hey Baby. And then the clock struck midnight, and balloons dropped, champagne popped, and we shared good wishes for 2025 with our friends and neighbors. We said goodbye to 2024 with gratitude for all its lessons and memories. Now, on to the new year with new vibes, wishing all our viewers a fantastic 2025. Keeping up with the New Year's theme, we checked with some of our Sun City residents about New Year's resolutions.
Well, we came out here early in the morning on New Year's Day. Way too early for me because I went to a party last night. And we're asking on New Year's Day what some of our residents' New Year's resolutions are. You'd be surprised at what they had to say.
My name is Mary, and one of my New Year's resolutions is to continue with my good health. I'm very fortunate to be healthy. And the other resolution is to hope the world can change a little bit because it's just too chaotic and too much destroying people and things. So let's hope for a better new 2025.
Hi, my name is Joan, and my New Year's resolution is to stay more fit. With 2 new hips, I have quite a bit to overcome, and I'm on a good road now, playing pickleball at 9 o'clock in the morning on New Year's Day. Of course, we all wish that the world would change and do better things, and we're hopeful for January 20th to come, and let's see what change we can possibly affect.
Hi, my name is Jean McNamara, and of course I have the usual New Year's resolution of lose weight and also get to the gym and get stronger. That plays a big part in losing weight. And another thing is I'd like to just become a better person all the way around. Try to treat all my friends and non-friends in a better way. And maybe it'll be a better world. Who knows?
Hi, I'm Beverly, and my New Year's resolution is to continue enjoying my family and having a happy year with everyone, and as I watch them continue to prosper. Thank you.
My New Year's resolution is to do some more walking.
My New Year's resolution is to continue to try and do something active every day and continue to enjoy living here in Sun City.
My New Year's resolution, it always is to have more patience throughout the year.
Okay, my name is Bob Gatens, and my New Year's resolution is to play more pickleball and hopefully have a happy and healthy New Year. Thank you.
My resolutions for this year, spend a little bit more time outside, do things that are a little bit more fun, and maybe put on a couple of pounds for a change. So that's about it. I'm enjoying it.
Hi, my name is David Getz. My New Year's resolution is to start smoking and drinking a little bit more. And I also want to beat Dane Petchel in a baseline game. Those are my top 3.
Happy New Year. My name is Dane Petchel, and my New Year's resolution is not to let David Getz beat me at any game, at any time, any place, anywhere. I do plan on drinking less, eating better, and exercising more. And I did hear that the average New Year's resolution lasts 2 weeks. So by January 15th, they call it Quitter's Day. So I'll see you there.
Okay, my New Year's resolution is to have fun, stay healthy, and play lots of sports.
Rich White. So my New Year's resolution is to both have more fun and live a healthier lifestyle.
My name is Robert White. My New Year's resolution is to accentuate the positive, what's going on in my life, in the world, and be thankful for good health.
Still much more ahead on Sun City News. Rich Holman has an entertainment report. We have a new Did You Know segment, this time about the nature trail. And Doug Wright's here with sports news. So make sure you come on back.
The January edition of In Our Neighborhood looks back at the holiday parties, sights, and sounds. First is Sanctuary Cove's Jingle and Mingle Party. On December 13th, the Blue Heron Village held their holiday party at the Hidden Cypress Ballroom. Next up is Marsh Cove's Season Greetings. And finally, you have caroling in the Herons Point neighborhood.
We're kicking off 2025 with the celebration on our January episode of Extra.
Can you believe it? This is our 70th episode.
Now, since that's so special, we're looking back at some of our favorite extra special segments.
We bring you moments from one of our retro SCTV programs, our Veterans Association Color Guard, our Life Under the Sun events, and our Synchronettes. So please stay tuned to our January show.
Cable viewers, please check our program listings on the Sun City website, and most conveniently, you can always catch us on our YouTube station, where we invite you to subscribe for easy viewing.
Happy New Year!
And here, starting the new year with some entertainment news, is Rich Holman.
Thanks, Norma. Happy New Year, everyone. Hey, what's happening in Sun City? On Monday, January 27th at 5:30 and 8, there's still tickets left to see some comedy as Lucas Bone appears at Pinckney Hall for a special uncensored night of funny business. Now, full disclaimer, Lucas does not shy away from uncomfortable material, though he does shy away from profanity. But still, this might be a good show to leave the kids at home. Tickets are only $15 and going fast, so head on over to Lifestyle Services or online and get those tickets before they're gone. Doors and Cash Bar opens 1 hour before each performance. Tickets for February events are now on sale. Let's look at some of the fun events coming. Coming to Magnolia Hall, February 3rd and 4th, the Savannah Theater presents Variety. The full cast and band is back, providing an evening of fast-paced entertainment with the wildest spectrum of variety and with the most costume changes. Enjoy every style of music from pop, jazz, and country to Broadway tunes, classical, and lots of rock and roll. This show will be a blast. Show starts at 7 each night with doors open at 6. Tickets are $35 and can be purchased online or at Lifestyle Services. On February 10th, it's Gin and Jazz Night. Come on over to Pinckney Hall and get an early start to Fat Tuesday by celebrating with the vibrant jazz of La Pompe. This is the closest you will get to the Big Easy sound without traveling to New Orleans. Doors and Cash Bar opened at 6, show starts at 7, and once again, you can pick up those tickets at Lifestyle Services or online, and the cost is just $18. There are so many more events coming up in February. Be sure to check out your latest edition of Sun Stations magazine or the Sun City website to see what else is coming and get those tickets before they sell out. I'll be sure to remind you of these events each week. How about something fun outside of Sun City, though? A new play, The Cottage, comes to the Arts Center of Coastal Carolina. The Cottage, described as a comedy behind closed doors, is a ridiculously funny romantic comedy. Its premise calls into question fate and faith, identity and infidelity, and love and marriage as a surprising and riotous web of secrets unravels. This play is a sensational twist on a classic British period drama that features melodramatic twists and outrageous one-liners. The play previews on January 29th and 30th, with ticket prices just $45. The official opening night is January 30th, and ticket prices for the remaining shows are $55. And you can get those tickets online or at the Arts Center box office. That's it for this week. Get up, get out, and enjoy yourself. Norma, it's all yours.
Have you ever wondered about the history of Sun City's beloved nature trail? Our new series, Did You Know?, continues. Sun City has numerous preserve areas, or wetlands. One of them, the Nature Trail, is a special treasure where the majesty of the forest comes alive. Stretching across 107 acres of pristine wetland, the Nature Trail, between Sun City Boulevard and Colonel T, provides a tranquil and beautiful space for residents who enjoy watching birds and the occasional deer, or simply strolling along enjoying the peace and quiet of Mother Nature. Depending on the season, a variety of birds such as woodpeckers, cardinals, wrens, chickadees, hawks, and owls may be seen within the forest. The raised boardwalk Nature Trail gently zigzags approximately 1 mile through distinctive forest habitats, including bald cypress, water tupelo, red maples, and magnificent willow oaks towering above the forest canopy. For nearly 50 years, the Union Camp Corporation managed this site for timber production. Prior to that, Argent Land and Timber Company maintained this area primarily as a pasture land for cattle. Then in 2005, thanks to the efforts of Del Webb, volunteers from the Bird Club, and others, the Nature Trail became a reality. Wetlands such as this are protected by the Clean Water Act and help protect the water quality of the areas downstream and provide a place for seasonal floodwaters to go. If you haven't already, go explore and enjoy the beauty and serenity of the Nature Trail Preserve. And now you know. Well, Doug Wright standing by with sports news.
As recently reported in the Bluffton Sun, Sun City resident John Riggs attended the world-renowned Huntsman Senior Games in Utah last fall and came away with some medals. Our community has had several competitors in various sports make the trek to Utah, and we hope to catch up with John in the near future. Cold, wet weather has slowed down outdoor sports, but they are now gearing up for their spring season, so don't miss out. And in our last report for 2024, we highlighted the volunteerism, which makes all of our sporting activities go so well. Let's take a minute to appreciate their efforts, and in the meantime, let's all resolve to rely less on electronics for our amusement and get our bodies in motion. Doug Wright, Sun City Sports.
To view expanded coverage of sports news, check out Doug's monthly show, Sports Done Right. Well, that's our news for this week. Thank you for watching. Catch us on cable and on our YouTube station, where we invite you to hit like and subscribe. Now, to see expanded coverage of some of our SCTV stories, tune into our monthly show, Extra. And if you have questions and comments, email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. But make sure you check in with us next week for all the news that's in your neighborhood.